Okay, we have come to the end of the Wordcamp. We started on Friday, and you were among the first people to come. What motivated you? Maybe before you tell us about that, you can tell us what you do and what's your name.
Thank you very much. My name's call me Sadik Sebi. I come very far to represent the other part of Uganda in West Nile. That is in Koboko district. I teach one of the famous secondary schools, that is Kochi Senior Secondary School. And then I also moved to another secondary school called the Daystar Senior Secondary School. And those are that is what I do. I'm a teacher.
So when you got the invitation for this Wordcamp, what motivated you to come? Because clearly the subject of the conference, WordPress, is not on the curriculum. And these days teachers want to focus on what they teach. What motivated you to travel all the way from West Nile to come here?
Thank you very much. As being ICT teacher, it means a lot. You have to, you don't need to first wait. With the technology, things keeps on changing day and night. So, with our platforms on WhatsApp, Facebook, and now our website for ICT teachers, I was able to get the message to move on, even Google to see the content that is likely going to change my life. And indeed, through our coordinator, that is Rogers, I was able to move all the way from there, leaving other activities. I said, no, let him come and get this knowledge so that when I go back, we're going to share with the community.
Okay, so what have you achieved in the three days that you have been in Kampala? What have you achieved? What are you going back with?
I achieved a lot as being a beginner. Going back with much knowledge on how to create website, how to come up with a domain name, how to host a website. Personally, even I know outside there are clients that they want this service, and I am going back. We are going to do the same to them.
Okay, do you think you can pass on this knowledge to even, because we have students like senior 6s, senior 4s who are going out for holidays, do you think you can give them an idea about this, like that they can also start blogging?
Well and good. This is one of the things even I had to put in my holiday plan. I know these candidate students over the holidays, find them moving up and down, thinking of what to do, and perhaps with what I learned here, I'm going to bring them down, and we're going to work together so that they also become future bloggers, just the way other bloggers were here. That this one does not mean that you first need to finish your papers, you just get it on the way as you add on.
Okay, thank you very much, and I want to wish you a nice journey as you travel back. Okay, so it has been an exciting Wordcamp. I think you have found it equally exciting.
Indeed.
Okay, so can you tell us briefly who you are and what you do?
I'm Jerome, a teacher in the profession. I'm teaching at Maria SS in Brazil.
Had you heard about WordPress before, and what did you know about it?
Well, WordPress, I'd actually been reading about it and had not gotten a chance to interact with it. That's why when I got a link to this invitation, I was very eager to come up and see what exactly it is all about.
Okay, we have had several sessions, different types. Which session did you find very interesting to you, that you learned something that you think can go on with?
Well, from all time I've been longing to come up with a website, a personal website, and being an IT teacher, quite a number of people have been asking me about websites. Can you create for me a website here and there? And sometimes you get to schools and they actually don't have a website. So I was very eager to come up to learn something from the web development session. So particularly the web development session, website development was quite interesting for me.
Okay, we have talked about a number of things to do with the internet and search engines like Google. Yeah, so we had a session about search engine optimization. What have you got from that session?
Well, about the search engine optimization, I really liked the sessions, much as I came with almost a blank mind about some of these things. But when that session came up, I really got quite a lot in that I'm now able to come up and customize my own search engine to what I expect of it, what I want it to portray exactly.
Okay, maybe finally, which message do you have for other members who may be watching you? Because we have these Wordcamps annually. What do you have to say about it and what message can you give?
People out there, I know you're out there and you're like how I was before I came to this place. I just want to encourage you that this is as easy as just seeing it go. So I encourage those out there to come up whenever there is an invitation, because this Wordcamp, I've got to learn that it is an annual occasion. So I know come next year, the invitations will be sent out. I just call upon you to check out on these invitations and also come up to learn something better so that you get the experience. Because I'm also eager to come up next year for the next session, because I came as a beginner and the next time I'll come here, I'll be advanced.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm wishing you. Mr. Laurence? Okay. Okay, Mr. Laurence, I'm glad to see you, and I want to ask you briefly, during the sessions you have been leading a number of sessions in this Wordcamp, and you have portrayed yourself as a simple guy. Yesterday there was a session in Gutenberg, you pretended to be not knowing it. Later on I realized you are one of the guys who are really behind the code. Can you try to describe yourself?
I'm Laurence. It's funny how you say you portray that. I come from a business degree background, so I didn't go to computer school, and so I try to explain things the way I understand them. Hopefully that other people are in the same boat as I am, especially those who don't have a computer background. So that's why it seems like I'm trying to oversimplify everything. Yeah. But that's me. I love sharing with others the knowledge that I have achieved. Yeah.
What do you say about the WordPress community? Because in Uganda, we have things like Google Groups and other groupings based on technology. WordPress community just started recently. What do you say about the community?
Actually, the WordPress community is the one development group that I'm attached to. One, because it's very simple and friendly to bully. No, I'm not trying to bully the other groups and say they're bad. I just have a special attachment to WordPress as a software, but I've also found that I communicate better with the people that are in the WordPress community.
Many people have demonized WordPress, saying it is not a secure software to use. Others say they rather build their sites from scratch. And yeah, what do you say about WordPress and what people are talking about?
Every software has its issues. It has its downsides and ups. However, I found WordPress to be more user-friendly, especially with people who are just starting out in development, and also looking for a simple solution, in as much as it can be expanded to something that is a big software application for whatever you might can perceive. I think every software is as insecure as it can be, depending on the server it's hosted, the additions that you add to it, like plugins and modules, you just have to take extra care to make sure that all the loopholes are covered. But what I know is that WordPress is secure to a good level. I would say 97% in its raw form, as it comes from WordPress.com. It is secure. But the other factors that lead to open gates. Yeah.
Do you think translating WordPress into local languages will help increase the usability of the software?
I do believe that, and that's why I joined the translation team for the Luganda. I believe every community has a story to tell, and we have experiences and things just to share with each other. And I believe if someone cannot speak English or French or whatever language it is, they should be able to tell their story in their own way.
Okay, WordPress is free and open source, and people talked about building things like plugins, themes. That is, if WordPress is free, how do I benefit from using? If I'm going to build things and they are going to be for free?
Well, there are so many platforms that are free. Laravel is free, DB2 is free, so many of them, but WordPress is a choice that you choose to take on. You can choose to support other people who are having trouble, so you can charge for the time that you invest in terms of helping out. It could be support, it could be setting it up, it could be writing a customization, like a plugin or a theme. You're just basically charging for the time you've invested to learn and to also to give. And as much as you can give it away for free, at the end of the day you have some bills to pay. So I think it's only prudent for you to charge a little fee to that.
Okay, maybe finally, where do you see the WordPress community, and what is your final word as we look out for next year?
I personally see this community growing, especially with the exposure that's coming up. The web and online industry in Africa and in Uganda in particular is still on the rise. It's just in its infancy stages. I could say we haven't penetrated to even about 20%. Of course, with the internet becoming cheaper and people getting more knowledge and finding out that you can actually find solutions online, I think we have unlocked a level whereby WordPress as a community is going to grow locally. And I would say it's good for people to join. They should join. There's a lot to learn, and WordPress is a good platform to kick off.
Okay, thank you very much, and hope to see you in the meetups as we continue. Thank you.